MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Victor Reyes, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Victor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 111.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting first.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One and 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
That is good. The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Good.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Three runs already home here. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Batting 7.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
C.J.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 4, Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Matthew Boyd is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ball 1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Schoop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit to short, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go. Stepping up now, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance, of feeling good about his effort tonight. This pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 the count. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting ninth.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Maybin.
Standing in, Maybin. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
The pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Tigers 5 and the Indians nothing. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now Carlos Santana. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set and the pitch.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top of the third set to get underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christin Stewart. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
1 out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two and two. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stewart is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Nope,
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in the switch hitter, Niko Goodrum. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Santana comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cron.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Cron makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Romine. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 5 and the Indians nothing. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Schoop is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Romine.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maybin to the track. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One and one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-2 one more time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The left fielder.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Adam Pletko is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 45, Adam Pletko.
Into the box, Victor Reyes, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Chopper to short. Right to him. And it's in time to get him. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Standing in now, Christin Stewart. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Detroit is out in front, 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Carlos Santana now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Romine gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's one away. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Niko Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
At the plate, Austin Romine.
Austin.
A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 7 and the Indians nothing. At the plate, Jordan Luplow will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Ready now, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A runner on first with 2 away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jeimer Candelario. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Hunter Wood comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Base is empty here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Maybin.
Now at the plate, Maybin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. This is popped up. Wood is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 8 and the Indians nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at second, nobody out. That misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This is line to left. Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And, boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Ramirez.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Christin Stewart. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 14.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. In now, Jonathan Schoop. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mercado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as the lead holds at 8-0. Rony Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 51, Rony Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still 8-0. Striding in, C.J. Cron. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now in the box, Jeimer Candelario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Candelario is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. Santana's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Tigers 9 and the Indians nothing. Jose Cisnero is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
67.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Popped him up. Candelario is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Schoop has it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Detroit put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Matthew Boyd earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Shane Bieber struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our